everybody. I'm Rachel with the Bridgeville Public Library.
Hi, and I'm Keith. I'm a tech volunteer here at the library. Today we're talking about 3D design and printing. Rachel, can you tell us what you got going on over here?
Absolutely. So today we are actually printing off one of our little creepers that we have from Minecraft. And basically the simplest part to do this, you would choose your design and upload it into whatever software you have available. It's going to go into this machine here, which pulls from a PLA, which is a plastic filament. It heats up through this nozzle over here, and then layer by layer it builds up into your design, which today, as I said, we're using our creepers, but can be whatever you decide.
So Rachel, where do you find your items to print?
And that's actually the best part of what we're doing here. We create all of our designs in-house. We have multiple softwares that we use, and I think we're able to show you the different ones today.
Rachel, let's go to the computers and give them a demonstration.
Sounds good.
Hi Rachel, you ready to show off your design skills?
I'm ready. I'll see what I can do. So first and foremost, I use Tinkercad. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Tinkercad is something that I found worked with me because I was brand new at 3D printing. So it's for beginners. If you're just starting to get used to using 3D printing and designing your own things, it's very helpful for that reason. This is my main screen as soon as you log on, and it is free for everybody. You can just log on using an internet browser. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go in, create a new design, and it brings up kind of a layout of your 3D printing bed. So this is our bed that shows you where everything is going to print. I normally decide to put things right in the center, and I'm just going to show you the different things you can use. For instance, I just grabbed one of the quick basic shapes that Tinkercad has. You can use this thing on the top left to rotate. And say we just want to create a little smiley face. So we're going to grab another sphere here, put it there, and then you have the option to make an object solid or blank. So I'm going to make it into a hole. And you shrink that hole up to the size of an eye, bring it back to where you need it to go, which of course this is all very quick. And sometimes you have to grab things just right. You would use this little black triangle to move it up and position it how you want. And then from there, you can build your shape however you'd like. For now, I'm just going to do a quick copy and paste to create my second eye. And you can use your arrow keys to make it easier. And of course, this one shifted all around. And these right now aren't fully connected. So you want to make sure that when you're using your space, you are following that shadow. So that shadow is going to tell you whether or not you're in your object or not. So we can position these. And then one last cool thing that Tinkercad has is you can scribble. So you can, if you're really artistic, unlike me, you can create your own designs. So I'm just going to do a little smiley face here, which is not artistic in any way, but you get the understanding. We're going to shrink this down. Go here. You can create your alternate views there, shift it 90 degrees, make that a hole just like the other one. So when this prints off, what it's going to look like is a sphere with empty spaces for the eyes and the mouth. And you can create however you want. Whatever you guys can think up, that's what you can make with this 3D design. And like I said, this is very quick, very easy, but you're more than welcome to play around. Terrible, but is what it is.
Very nice, Rachel. And easy to get started, and you can use basic shapes and things like that. But if you want to get serious and maybe get a job designing things, you probably want more professional software. So we can also show you how to get started with a program called Fusion 360 here at the library. I'm going to share my screen and bring that up. All right, there we go. So this is a commercial program, but they have a version that they make available for free to hobbyists. It has limited features, but it's still really good for 3D printing and even other designing. And like I said, there's companies out there that use this to in their manufacturing businesses every day. So I'm just going to give you the basics. So with Tinkercad, you seem to be using small 3D objects to create your whatever you want to have. With Fusion, you start out, everything starts out as a sketch. So I've got a sketch here, and then you're able to what they call it, pull it into, you know, your design. So this is actually a finished design. I'm just showing you the sketches, and we can make parts visible. So I was making some brackets for a robot that I'm making at home, and these are the parts of it. And so we'll get rid of the sketches. And this was probably less than an hour's worth of work to get all these parts together. And then once you get them, there's 4 parts here, and holds a battery in here, and some electronics in there, and some more electronics up here in these little pieces. And it's all done based off of sketches. So they're, you know, going to print out to the exact dimensions that you want them to be. Some of the other things that I've worked on, and other students here, actually we've had students as young as 10 work with Fusion 360 successfully. So here's a tire that somebody made. Here's a 4-H clover. We actually made a mold of this so that we could actually pour candy molds. We made a mold that worked with this. So it was a 4-H design, clover design. So that's what I got to share, and we can get you started pretty easy with that.
So 3D printing can be used for anybody who's just looking to get started. I'm in my 20s and I only recently started a few months ago. Or like you said, you can be 10 years old and just start with Fusion 360, creating your own designs.
And just to hold out for the old guys here, you can also be 60 and do this too. So any age, all you got to do is say, hey, I want to make something. And guess what? You can come to the library and we'll show you how to make it. Hope you can make it to our STEM showcase that we're having in February.
Yep, we'll be posting flyers at the end of this video, so stay tuned and we'll be posting more.